The Guy Dawson Show is live at the World Center of Broadcast Media, WCOBM.com. I am with the illustrious Quan, my co-hostess with the mostest, and we're still working on the
English tongue. Tongue for English.
Also, just wanted to remind you all of a radio show that I recently launched over at KDWN 720 AM. It is called PR Connections, the Business Edition, and it is a talk radio show. It also airs at KDWN.com. And this show is a heavily impacted business show. We talk about all things related to business, ownership, political activism, investing, and we're really excited about some of the things that we're doing, and we encourage you all to listen in. If you want to learn how to be more successful and increase the bottom line of your business, you can tune into this show every Tuesday at 6 p.m. at KDWN 720 AM and KDWN.com. It is called PR Connections, the Business Edition. And speaking of business, boy, we are surrounded by technology.
I know. I'm trying to check into everyone. Everyone have a story, I'm sure, very unique.
Valerie Aragon is the owner of
Hello.
YesOfCourse.com. It is a cell phone accessory superstore.
Thanks for inviting me.
Superstore.
Yes.
Love that
Accessories
title.
for any phone you could think of.
Everything's yes, of course.
Yes, of
I
course.
love the name.
If I don't
and
have
slogan.
it, I'll order it for you. Yes.
It's a great business mentality.
I like
that.
it. I kept the name from the previous owner. It's been a little over 10 years since I took it over. And we specialize in accessories and activating any phone with no contract. And I like offering options. You know, multiple options. Everybody loves options. When it comes to accessories, it's such a personal option. Everybody has different things that they like, so I like to give a variety of options.
And you got started, like you said, about 10 years ago, and you are one of the survivors in business. I mean, we went through some very challenging
We've
times
gone
in
through
business.
challenging
in Las
issues that
Vegas.
we've overcome, and one of the new things that we're doing now is repairs. That's something that we've never done. So being able to fix my customers' phones is a great thing, and I definitely see it bringing more business in for us, so that's great.
So what is the major difference compare you and the Apple Store? Let's say people bought a new version of a phone, they want usually they're selling you all the accessories related to the new generation of the phone. So how you see the major differences besides the options?
Well, not so much on maybe the Apple Store, but let's say the major carriers, the Sprint, Verizon, they're so quick to sell you the latest, greatest phone and not the accessories. So you go in there with your iPhone 5, you know, they're going to try to sell you the iPhone 6, not the case for your iPhone 5. So you might be perfectly happy with your phone. You just want another case, and a lot of times those aren't available at the corporate stores. Yeah, so that's the biggest difference. I mean, they're going to have a variety of cases for the newest phone that's out, but maybe not for the phone that you have and you're perfectly happy with. So that's the big difference. We don't always have the latest, greatest phones in our store. You could bring them into us and we could activate the plans. We have very competitive plans, as low as $19 unlimited talk and text, with many international calling features for free. So it comes down to the usage. Do you talk more? Do you use data more? You know, do you need international calling? So I try to cater plans to what the customer needs.
So that is belong to cyber calling or calling cards? Or what
No. So I didn't bring a pamphlet with me. I should have brought a couple pamphlets, but one of the most popular destinations, Mexico, unlimited calling to Mexico. There's 11 different countries, and I can't think off the top of my head. But for $19 a month, you get unlimited talk, unlimited text, free international text messaging, unlimited calling to 11 destinations outside the U.S., and a little bit of internet. So for maybe seniors that don't really use the savviness of the phone, that's a great option. But then we have really great deals when it comes to heavy data users. We have a $60 plan, which uses the T-Mobile's towers, and that's truly unlimited, so there's no cap. It's just all unlimited data. So 13 different carriers I have, and it's all based on what kind of device we're working with. Because, of course, it comes down to Sprint, Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile. Now you have Cricket, Metro. So depending on what kind of device you have is where the plans fall into place on what's compatible with your device.
So it's the type of a phone is important.
Yes, because I can't offer you that $60 truly unlimited plan if you have a Sprint device. So right now, I think the most data I have on a Sprint device is 3.5 gigs before the data speeds drop. The internet doesn't shut off, just the speeds are a little slower. So it does make a big difference.
So you do selling not just accessories, also the
plans.
The pack.
No contract plans. So bring your own phone plans. That's the big thing. BYOP we try to push a lot. So.
Yeah, that seems to be the big thing right now.
Yeah, and people still don't are not aware of what options are available to them when we talk about prepaid, or they think maybe negative about the word prepaid. Yeah. Maybe they're not going to get the same coverage, or maybe they're not going to get the same features, and it's just misinformation they're not aware of.
Like myself, I don't know prepaid package very well, so I do have a certain negative. If you're telling me you're using a phone with a prepaid plan, my imagination would be some phone like a donkey years of very old style.
Not at all.
I see some people still use not a smartphone. So is that?
Yes, and that's another thing. Yes, people don't want smartphones. So we still sell the little candy bar phones and the little flip phones.
Yeah, a lot of people. It's amazing how a lot of people out there just do not want.
It's just a combination of everything.
Smartphone.
Yes, and now everybody has a smartphone, so or any phone, period. You know, your kids have phones, but you're going to need a charger one time. You want a case to protect that new phone. So that's where the accessories always come into play. So that's the major portion of our business is the accessories.
Valerie and I are working on marketing, and I've been into her store, and it's just the cell phone like Christmas. You know what I mean?
It's like a toy store for your cell phone.
If you're into cell phones, you have got to go into this store. I mean, there's every imaginable cases, accessories,
chargers,
headsets, everything.
I'll be your stalker today. So after here, I'm going to chase you to your store.
Yes.
I could imagine, because your customer service policy is what they need, sound like.
Yes.
You want matching up what they need. What type of phone they have, you want around their phone, then provide all type of accessories with multiple choices. I like that policy. I could only imagine one traditional phone, not a smartphone. You got a bunch of colorful some choices, and the new smartphone keep coming out. Different generation.
I love saying what's new today is old tomorrow when it comes to cell phones, because they're constantly releasing new equipment.
Yeah, it's phenomenal the way that phones took off. I remember around 2010 when people really started to get the smartphones, and I would look at people and I would say, "You just spent $300 on a phone," and I would just laugh at them. And now
$600.
Yeah, this my iPhone.
A perfect example
you can't
is
live
we
without
have
them.
a customer on that $19 plan. She paid about $900 for her iPhone 6 Plus Rose Gold Unlocked. And it was nothing to her because she loved the plan. She just wanted the new phone. So, to have a really nice phone on a prepaid $20 plan, it's really what's the benefit for the customer. So it's so it's just misleading when you say I got a prepaid plan, So I love explaining the plans and the options that you have. So you should come in, Quan, and we could talk about what options you have.
Don't be scared. I'm going to chase your car.
Yeah, we're going to see Quan driving down Charleston behind you.
Yeah, because you can keep the same phone number, same network, and pay less. So, of course, there's a few requirements you might have to complete if you're financing your phone or, making payments on that and stuff. So
I think for $20, I would say it's inexpensive than most of the people are paying. As a monthly plan.
Our popular plans are $35 with the unlimited data, basic data, but it's still unlimited data.
Yeah, and I support Valerie. She's an independent business owner out there just plugging away and keeping her business going. And so this is what this show is all about. It is about the entrepreneur who just does not give up. And we're going to take a short commercial break and return with more of, what's the name of the show, Quan?
PR Connections.
It's the Guy Dawson show.
Guy Dawson show. PR Connections.